Thousands of stranded starfish lay dying on the beach, and I had to chuckle as one small boy threw starfish one by one back into the safety of the water. Looking at the miles of the beach and the size of the boy, I finally said, "Son, you can't possibly make a difference here." Undaunted, the boy hurled another starfish into the surf and said,
"I made a difference to that one."
Approximately 1/4 of the U.S. children under the age of 21 live in single-parent households. My daddy left when I was 2.
My mom used to stay home with us, but now I take care of my sister.
My mother works extremely hard. That's all I've ever seen her do. Sometimes Mom, she has one job, but most of the time she has at least 2. I knew my mom was working, she had to do what she had to do.
I had to get a second job because, you do everything to get to where you're going.
Some of the struggles that single parents face are just struggles to pay basic bills. They want to keep their electricity on, they want to keep the gas on, they want to provide food for their families and have a quality place for their children to live. And many of them are working more than one job, but they just don't have enough money just to pay for the basic necessities of life.
Almost 40% of single parents have incomes below the poverty line.
I had to do all kinds of jobs just to hold on to a place to keep my head and my daughter. When you lose a job and a single parent, now you start going into the credit card to pull out money. And you know what it means when you pull out money, you pay more interest. But I got to do what I got to do to keep me and my daughter. We need shelter. It's very important. So most of the huge part of the debt I have is because I didn't have a job for a while and I had to pay my bills.
Research suggests that stable housing is important for healthy child development.
It just never felt stable, and my mom constantly talked about stability, but we never really had it.
I think if they could have stayed in the same home, it would have made a big difference.
So they'll move time and time again to find something that they can afford just so they can pay the bills and provide for their children.
I've probably had to move 5 or 6 times within the last 2 or 3 years. Most of the time the reasons that I moved was not being able to pay the rent, bottom line.
One apartment, the first place we lived, the lights were off when you would walk into the apartment. The water was brown. The next neighborhood was even worse. There was mold, there was roaches. The neighborhood definitely was not safe. I did not feel okay walking outside at night. But then once the lady wanted to raise the rent and sell the place, we couldn't afford to live there anymore, and that's when we started to move around a lot.
Yes, I had to move several times. And the reason why is that either I didn't have the right amount of money saved up, or my car would break down, or not. I've been homeless. I have been carless.
The primary cause of homelessness is a lack of affordable housing.
Why Not Ministries empowers single parents to become debt-free homeowners by providing mortgage grants, opportunities for community service, and options for literacy classes. One of the things we can do is offer financial Peace University scholarships to single parents to get them on the right track for budgeting, giving, and savings.
I'm very grateful to God that Why Not Ministry gave me an opportunity to learn what I would transfer to anybody in life.
The other thing we have is an emergency rental assistance program. So if a family is in imminent danger of being evicted, we can offer financial assistance to them.
3 months ago, they just walked up to me, and Miss Laurie, my bride just said to me, "Marianne, you know what? I have a check for you." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Is this how Jesus does it? He just walk out with money." If Laurie hadn't walked up to me that day, I'd probably be filing for bankruptcy right now.
Most custodial single parents do not receive public assistance.
Why Not Ministries is not designed just to help people who are career welfare recipients. We primarily help people who have employment but just don't make enough to survive. Why Not Ministries is interested in offering a hand up rather than a hand out.
You know, the feeling of a makeover of a home is the feeling Why Not Ministry gave me when they said they were going to be giving me money every month. I'm like, God, this is you.
What God the Father considers to be pure and genuine religion is this: to take care of orphans and widows in their suffering, and to keep oneself from being corrupted by the world.
I made a difference to that one.